Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, April 18th. Guys, I don't want to say I told you so, but I kind of told you so. Yesterday morning, Monday morning, and I'm not sure on Sunday, maybe on Sunday too, I said the play this week was going to be on the Tuesday sell off. Because of the weekend league lowering the amount of wins that you need for packs by one. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but instead of 10 wins, you need 9. Instead of 15, you need 14. Instead of 18, you need 17, and so on. 20, and instead of needing 20 for elite, you only needed 19. So I said there could be a bigger sell off than normal on Tuesday. And guess what? There was. There was. Yesterday I had, I don't know, 5-6 million coins. I think I went down to 1.4 million at one time. This right here, showing 1.7. This is a snapshot I took yesterday because I just want to show you the deals that were out there. Kyle Juszczyk, whatever his name is. Great. I've gone over him before. Right dual chemistry, good card. If you can get it for $3.49, buy it, I'd say. I have one on my team, and I got this one also for $3.49. I anticipate on selling that for $4.10, $4.20. Tre'Davious White, guys, I like this card, but it's still stuck at that $2.20 to $2.40. I'm just waiting for the opportunity. I think I have 2 to sell. I have one on my team. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to sell it for $2.40 to $2.50 range. This Steve Atwater, guys, this is one of my go-to cards. I love the card. It always drops when there's a sell-off because a lot of them come in packs, I believe. And the people are just selling them off. Guys, you buy this under 80, you're always going to sell it for 95 to 120. At times, I bet you could sell it for more, but that Larry Allen, I put a bid in at 256. I think I put one in at 253. I stayed in it for a couple bids. I ended up getting it for 256. This one's go deep. So what I did is I had a Pound the Rock. I put this one on my team, and I'm going to sell the Pound the Rock for $3.20. Dan Dierdorf, 126. Guys, that's a 175 to 200K card, depending on the time of day, depending on the time of week. That's a good buy at 126. You can go up to 135 and be safe and maybe wait. Let's see if I can do this right the first time. Here we go. No. Oh, okay. I want you to look up top. It's not. I should have did this a little bit differently. But Paul Krause up there. That's a full Ultimate Legend, 97, I believe, 96 or 97. Guys, that's a 300K card. Upper left hand corner. Mike Singletary. That's a 94 Mike Singletary Ultimate Legend. I don't like this card because there's so many of them out there, but at 90K, I'm a buyer. Dontari Poe. Not the best buy in the world. It was at 135 was the lowest I saw yesterday, but 138, I'm going to sell it for 159. Joe Staley, another one. There's too many of these cards out there. Usually I don't like this card, but at 70K, I'm a buyer. 65K, I'm a buyer. Fred Biletnikoff, I've never jumped into this one. Typically, that card's a 2 to 220 card. I saw it at 180, and I was like, all right, I'm going to buy it. Even if I sold it for 210, I'm making 10K. It's fine. I got another one for 170 right after. Odell Beckham, 225, 275 card. This is the card right here. I just stumbled across it. Guys, I've been going over this card, Mel Blanc. When I go over the importance of chemistry, this is one of the cards I've talked about. This card right here. All the other Mel Blancs for the past 2 days have been going for 375 to 400. The toughness has been in that I'd say 450 to 520 range. Guys, yesterday people were scooping these Mel Blancs up. I stumbled into this one at 327. I'm going to show you what I sold it for. Just wait 20 seconds. Jonathan Ogden. This is a 150 to 170 card, depending on the time of week. Could go up to 180 to 200, 110. Guys, there was a sell-off yesterday. Um, Bruce Matthews, 103 for a 94 Bruce Matthews. This is the 94 Ultimate Legend. So it's the highest tier that you need to complete the set for 103. Guys, that's a 150 card all day. Right time of the week, it's a 170 to 180 card. Another Mike Singletary. I'm looking at the top right now. Mike Singletary, 94 Ultimate Legend. Not a full Ultimate Legend, but for 100K. Khalil Mack. Here's one. This is where you got to be a little patient, guys. This thing was at 190 and then 180, and I kept periodically checking. Now, I don't stay. Let me finish this. And then I waited for 160. Ted Hendricks in the upper right-hand corner, guys. I don't usually go with this card. I thought 115 was a good buy. I still think it is. They're out there for 120, 130. I saw one for 114 yesterday. I'll be able to get out of it. I might be able to make 10K on that. Guys, this Ben Roethlisberger, 215. Somebody got this in a pack and just threw it out there. I think I sold it for 270. Mike Vick for 180. I've gotten this card as low as 160, I believe. I will sell that card for 220 to 250. Depending on the big factor with this Michael Vick 94 card, if his full Ultimate Legend is in the 500s, this is a 250 to 300K card. If it's in the 400s, it's a 220 to 240 card. So Cam Newton right there. Guys, I got that. Honestly, I'm going to put him on my team. I have Mike Vick, go deep. I'm going to put him on my team. I'm going to play with him, and then I'm going to sell him. And I'm going to make 40K. I'm going to sell that card. It's a 5 to 550 card right there. 5 to 550. I got it for 416. Guys, this card right here started at 500. And then as the afternoon went on, it went down to 480 to 450. And then actually that one, it doesn't show that I bought. There were bids on that one. But I did buy one for 415. So let's see if I go the right way. Guys, here it is. Mel Blanc. I sold it for 609. I bought it for 314. I'm not going to go back, but and I made 200 and roughly 40K on Mel Blanc. Here's the thing with this card. I bought it. I just stumbled across it. You can call it a snipe, whatever. Just luck. That's all it is. Bought it for 320, whatever I bought it for, 317, 327. When I went to put it out there, one thing I don't do on Tuesday sell-off, I don't put out the cards right away. I don't just put them out for sale. You have people out there buying them and then posting them and for 50K more. I don't want to be in that competition. It's just not going to happen. It's a waste of my time. I could be looking for deals while I'm putting that card on and scrolling through. Now you got to have the coins. I understand that. But if you have 1 million coins, you, like I've told you before, you play in that 92 to 93, 94 to 95. You can go at 94, 95. You just got to go with the lowest priced cards, like the Earl Campbells, like the Jerome Bettises, like the Marvin Harrisons or the Eric Allens, when those dip under 70, when the Bettises and the Campbells get under 50. I've went over this over and over and over and over again. I want you to listen. I want you to listen. The Tuesday sell-off I made, after I sell everything, I will make over 1 million coins from yesterday's sell-off. Over 1 million, with about 3.5 million invested. So 3.5, maybe 4. Now, you got to have the coins. I agree. But you can still, basically the point I'm trying to make is you can make 25 to 30, maybe more %. So if you have 1 million coins on the Tuesday sell-off, yesterday was pretty dramatic. There were some really good deals, but I think every Tuesday you can get them, because I didn't get them all. There were cards that out there, I can't see them all, that I didn't even see that people bought. But if you have 1 million coins, you can make 250K on a Tuesday afternoon. You buy them on Tuesday afternoon once the set comes out, not right away. Yesterday was a little bit later. Yesterday was probably between 5 and 7 where the good deals were. There were a couple that, stragglers in that 4 o'clock range. But really it's in that 5 to 7 And last night I wasn't on all night. Once I get down to 1.4, I just got to start selling. Um, and I don't know what happened after 7 o'clock. So, but this card obviously bumped up my average. But even without this card, I still would have made 700 to 750K. And I got lucky on this one. Just to show you, and all I did was take snapshots. So Steve Atwater, I just want to show you 109. That Ray Lewis, there was one for 98 and there was one for 100. I got the one for 98. I didn't get the one for 100. I'm not sure if I even tried, but I sold that for 142 within 3 hours. The Dan Deerdorf, 179. You saw what I paid, 127 for it. The Mel Blount, 615. I just went over that. And this is just showing, again, just showing what I bought. So, guys, and here's what I'm doing. I think I've gone over this before. All I'm doing, EA's Madden Xbox Live has had trouble this morning. That's why I couldn't do this earlier. But guys, Tuesday, once you get home or all you're gonna do, this is all you're gonna do. I'm telling you. You go into auctions. You pick your segment. I'm gonna go over this again. Saturday mornings, you're gonna do the same exact thing. Saturday morning sell-off, and you're gonna go here. Okay, and what you want to do first, this is what you want to do. You want to go buy it now, and you want to go to every position, and you want to just look at the prices, and just skim through. And oh, you got to go to position. Hold on. You do it by position, but so I'm going to go to quarterback, and I'm going to see Warren Moon 68.5. I'm going to see Dan Marino 782, and I just want to see, make sure that there's nothing low out there right now, and then you're just going to scroll down and you see Tom Brady for 158. I've gone over that card before. Okay, and then you're going to do the same with halfback. And this is what you're doing here is you're spending 5 minutes and you're just getting prepared. Okay, and you're just going to scroll down. You see that Terrell Davis is going for 125, nothing lower. So that's the best deal you could get right now, but that's not the deal you want. I'm not saying that you just don't want to miss anything when you first get on. That's the point I'm trying to make. So you're going to see, because this Todd Gurley at 125 on a Tuesday or Saturday, if you see it for 125, there's going to be one for 120, 115, 110, so forth. Watch Jonnys Angels, MUT Financial. I will put a link to it. I've learned a lot from that show. It's an hour show once a week. Love it. Watch them. I've learned a lot from them. So you're going to do that first. After you've skimmed through all of them. And what I do is I do 94 and I do 96. I do the same exact thing. I do buy it now, scroll through them, and make sure. Now, I know what's a good deal, but that's what I do. And then, after you've done that, all you're going to do, that's when I go to newest. Usually, I don't go to newest. During the week, I'm not in newest. I'm in buy it now, and I'm scrolling through. Now you go to newest. And then you're going to scroll through each position. And you're going to see, like this Jerry Rice. I've got one for $249 yesterday. $249. I'll sell it for, worst case $310. I'll sell it for $3 worst case, but I think I'll get $320, $330 at the right time. But that's all you're going to do. Now, you're not going to spend too much time on each one. Okay? You do not spend too much time. All you're going to do is skim through the top row. And you got to see something, you got to jump on it. Now, yesterday there wasn't much competition. Saturday mornings are intense. Saturday mornings. Well, when you're on Saturday mornings and there's a promo, guys, there's people out there doing this, and you got to jump on it. But like this Charles Haley, I'm waiting for one to get down to 230. 230 is what I want to buy that one at. Paul Krause, I bought one at 209, guys. You see one of these under 220, you buy it regardless of chemistry. Okay, regardless of chemistry on that card. The Steve Atwater I've gone over before. You want to be in this card under 230, 220 with the toughness chemistry, because there's so many of them out there. That's the difference between Steve Atwater and Paul Krause. It's not the difference in the card. It's the difference in the supply. Steve Atwater is still being pulled in packs. Paul Krause is not. Whatever's out there for Paul Krause is out there. That card is not going to go down as quickly. It's not going to fluctuate as much. You got to get lucky on the Paul Krause. You just got to get a little lucky. So that's all I'm doing. I'm looking at that top row. I'm sure you've seen this before, but if you haven't, this is all you do. And then you're going to look at that top row, and you're going to look. Deion Sanders right there. Let me just go back at 400. This was down at 365 yesterday. I didn't buy. I've talked about it before. I'm not a buyer at that. I'm just a little wary about that card because that card just stays in that 400K range. It just stays there. It's weird. So at 365, you might be able to sell it for 450. I'm not a buyer. And then when you're done with the 96s and 97s, whatever, if you're at 92, 93s, you do the same thing, but you pick two. And then what I'll do is that's 96, 97. Yesterday I was going to 98, 99. Here's what I was looking for yesterday. This is what I want. I'm going to get one. I want one of these Willie McGinnis toughness chemistry, and I want to get it for 350 to 360. And I'm gonna get one. Watch there be one. No, there's not one right there. So that's what I want. I have Khalil Mack powered up. Oh, that's another one, Khalil Mack. Guys, you see this card right here? Khalil Mack. You see this card for 150 to 160, you buy all day. This was a 350 card up until the Position Heroes and that upgrade set came. The Power Upgrade set came. You buy that card. I got one for 160 yesterday. So you buy that card for 150, 160. Worst case, you sell it for $2. This will sell at 200 all day. At the right time, you'll get 220 to 240 all day. That's a good card. Good card. So then you're going to go to 94s and then go through the positions and then you go back. It's a little tedious. It's not crazy, but it's better than doing this, going cap, waiting for that one card, picking one position and just waiting for that one card. When you're doing those 8 to 10K cards, that's what you're doing. You're picking a segment and you're looking for that one that comes out at 7. Let's see, that didn't sell. So that's what you do, guys. Be ready for Saturday. There should be another sell-off. Here's the thing, and I don't take credit for it. MUT Financial Exchange. I'll put a link to it at the end. Listen to it. It's an hour long every week. He's done like 9 or 10 episodes. I've learned a lot from it. He made a good point. What's going to happen this week, and this is his point, just stealing it. Boss battles. People that have completed the challenges, every challenge, will get their 99s this week. You're going to see two things happen. You're going to see the 96, 97s, and you're going to see some 98s drop. 94, 95s too. And you got to be careful. I don't know if I would buy those 99s on Saturday. What I'm going to try to do before tomorrow or Friday, I'm going to try to come up with some numbers for those cards that you want to buy at, what I think that they should go for. You might get lucky. The Ricky Jackson is definitely the best one. But you might get lucky and get a Ricky Jackson. A 99 overall Ricky Jackson. I think it's going to hit the market at $1 million. Maybe 1.2. We'll see. We'll see. LT, I think when he first came out, he was at 800 to 900K. We'll see what happens with him. But right now, I'm going to come up with a number, and you can hold me to it. I'm not 100% at anything. These are just my opinions, my guesses. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. But yesterday, I was right. I didn't say it was going to happen 100%, but I said I thought it would happen, and it happened. You can do this depending on the amount of coins you have. That's the segment you want to stay in. So hope you got something out of it. I'll put a link to MUT Financial Exchange, Jonnys Angels, at the end. And I'll also, don't forget, in the description below, I put a recap. Okay, today's recap is just going to be on the sell-off. So till next time, thank you for listening, and all the best.